Hello everyone! Welcome to another Let's Play. My name is Anna Mardal and this is Quest for Glory 2. When we last left off, so in our last video, if you didn't watch it, because it was a grind video, we, a couple of things happened. We got our throwing and our lock picking up a bit. Not as much as I'd like him to be. Obviously, I'd like him to be maxed out. We hit some kind of integer error with the experience points, and they rolled over into negative numbers. I don't know what that affects, and hopefully nothing important. And the only other thing we don't have maxed out, besides climbing, which is kind of like a little booger hanging there, is luck is at 197. We got 2 letters at the guild hall, one yesterday on the day 13 and one today on day 14. The letters were rather cryptic. They told us to obey orders and that orders would be forthcoming. Okay. So this is to inform you that you should obey the orders that would be coming later. Alrighty. And we, there's a very minor, tiny, itsy-bitsy little emergency in the sense that the only fountain in the city, my water skins cannot be filled today, for the very fountain is beset with an elemental of water and no one can get even a drink. My aunt, Toshar the potter, was nearly caught by the elemental which now inhabits the fountain. So the only water fountain in the city, the magic water fountain that is the lifeblood of the city and the only reason that we don't all die in the desert, has been taken over by a water elemental. Thank you for the kindness you have shown, Julinar. You are a true hero for helping her. Yeah, I'm sure. So let's talk about water, since you're the water wizard. Perhaps it would be well to show you, as well as to tell you about such things. The essence of water is attraction. The elemental will draw all water into itself. It can draw water from the very body of a human that approaches it. In the fountain, the water elemental will draw upon the boundless magical stream, which is the lifeblood of the city. People will be dying of thirst as it grows in power, enough to engulf the entire city in a flood. Oops, not what I meant to do. As long as the water elemental is in the fountain, the elemental cannot be harmed or contained. It is only vulnerable to air. Once away from the fountain, it will be drawn to the nearest source of water. You might then contain it. Oh, God. I'm going to keep doing that. I have to hit the escape key to pause to keep the dialogue from moving forward so I can read it. But then if you hit enter, then you get the whole credits. Okay, that was a lot. Well, let's go fix things. Keep on in his store? He is. How did you get in here? Water it be today, matey. Did you see this swell elemental that's made such a splash in the fountain? She's awfully soppy and tends to gush, but I tell you, Eddie, and I don't mean to deluge you, there's an undercurrent of still water running steep. If I were you, I'd rain away. Thanks. Ahoy, me boy, and shiver me timbers. You got what it takes to make a lady less limber. Pieces of 8, mate, and blow the maid down. Sweep her off her feet and then clear out of town. Happy trails to you. Okay, thank you. So, yeah, that's definitely a water elemental in the fountain dancing around. She looks happy. Ah, I did not notice you. How did you get into your shop? I did not deal with your water much, so I don't know how much to say. How did you get here? Okay, so she said that if we approach it, whoops, she could draw the water out of our body, so we shouldn't get near. And it said to use air to push her out of the fountain, and then she'll be drawn to the nearest source of water. So we've got 2 water skins. We bought a second one on our first day. So there's a source of water. Whoa! Got too close. For your information, go with the flow is just an expression. Wave bye-bye, everyone. So let's try that again. Drop water skin. And let's, we've got some air. We have a full bellows full of air, the air elemental. Awesome. Get water skin. You pick up the water skin and now contains the essence of the water elemental. So we still have an air elemental in the bellows. We have a water skin, a leather water skin containing the essence of the water elemental. And, oh, while we're here, does he want any more tails? I don't think he does. Sell tail. I am in awe of your bravery that you've defeated so many of these fearful monsters, but I'm presently overstocked with scorpion venom and can purchase no more. We're just gonna make eye contact with him and slowly drop his tails. How you guys doing? You guys doing alright? Everything alright? I guess word got around that we stopped the water elemental. Okay. Way to go, us! So we got nothing better to do for the rest of the day except to go into the desert and train our skills. So we're going to try to max out throwing. Emphasis on try. And get rocks. So how many do we need? We need 16 points. And I think we may straight up need like 400 because it seems like more is better. But let's not go overboard because I don't want to then have to drop 200 rocks in a row. Having to throw 200 is bad enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. That is tedious. I really wish I thought about it. And I'm really upset that there is the cliffs around us are not climbable for practice. I feel like that was a huge missed opportunity to not have cliff climbing. Like, what were they even thinking? So we started at 84 and it's 87, so we went up 3 points. We're gonna get there. I think we'll be able to max out throwing. I'm a little worried about lockpicking because that one has been persistently very, very hard. But the good news is that we will have a few extra days to 188 to practice lockpicking even after things like throwing would be hard to practice. I know that because I've played the game before. The searing desert heat seems to draw the water right out of you. And we're out of rocks. And we're probably out of stamina. Eat vigor pill. It is mid-morning, so we're gonna get rocks. So 200 rocks, and we got 4 points off of 200. Great. Go away. You are not wanted. That music tells me that I didn't turn the sound down. Either that or my headphones have been fiddled with because that was louder than usual. 188. Oh my god. So if I have a suggestion for this game as a playtester, this game that has been out longer than some of you viewers have been alive, so it's not like they're going to go fix it. But if I did, it would be that all the skills need to have trainable areas, and ideally the trainable areas should be somewhat interesting. This is not. Fighting with Uhura was interesting because, you know, okay, we were kind of going on autopilot and also just smashing the keys, but she did give interesting pointers, and you could learn about the combat system in the game. There is no learning about combat systems and just mindlessly throwing rocks over and over. And it's kind of weird because, again, Spielberg had two throwing locations. One, of course, was the there we go, 190. We're getting there. One, of course, had the underground thieves guild. But even if you weren't a thief, you could practice at the archery range and throw rocks into the target. Or not rocks, daggers. Which was, in my opinion, more interesting than eat bigger pill, get rocks, than mindlessly throwing hundreds of rocks over and over again. But we are going to make 100. We are, I mean 191. Throw rocks. I think it'll take one more vigor pill before we're all the way out. Doot, doot, doot. So we have now defeated 4 elementals. We defeated the fire elemental, who was in the plaza by the gates. We defeated him by using incense to lure him into the narrow hallways, and then squirting him with water, and then containing him in a lamp, which has now got its own magic flame. We have 193. Yay. We have defeated the air elemental, who was in the plaza by the palace. And we defeated him by throwing, or it, them. We defeated it by throwing dirt at it to slow it down, which is a bit tricky because you had to throw it right into the middle of the funnel. And then we used the bellows to trap it. Our water skin is empty, so we're gonna have to go back for water. Good day, hero. Sup? Bargain dates. We haven't had those in a while. And let's go back outside. 195. We're getting there on the throwing. Whoa, not what I meant to do. We're going really fast. You're a fast dude. Fast hero who lives life in the fast lane. we didn't initially have a use for the air elemental. We held on to him. The earth elemental was next. And he, unlike the other ones, was not in a plaza. He was actually proactively walking the alleyways looking for people to, I don't know, beat up, consume, eat. And we beat him with flame. Our options being a flame sword for a fighter, a 197. I said we'd be able to do it, but we'd need one more vigor pill. A flame spell for a mage, or if you are neither a fighter nor a mage, you can pick up some burning powders from the apothecary. And those can be used to throw at the fire elemental and weaken him. The earth elemental was the first elemental that we got any kind of use out of, because he was given to Julinar, the tree woman who in turn gave us the fruit of compassion that was used in the dispel potions. Last but not least, in fact probably the most dangerous, was the water elemental, who showed up in the fountain plaza and 198. And we beat her by using the air elemental to blow her out of the fountain. And from there she was drawn into the nearest water container, which happened to be the water skin that we'd laid down as a trap. And I don't, what are we going to do with her? We don't really need a water elemental. Apparently we can't drink from it because we still have a water skin that we need to keep full. You'd think that a water elemental and a water skin would be like a water bottle that never runs out. You can just drink as much as you need. Please be 200. God damn it. This is ridiculous. If we have to use another vigor pill just to max out this stupid freaking score. Okay. 200. Yes! Alrighty! Throwing is maxed out. And it is midday. Midday. Alright. We actually cannot start working on... Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. That is not what I meant to do. Oh, crap. Thank God I save a lot. Did not mean to say until dawn. I meant to click 1 hour. And I just clicked entirely the wrong one. Okay, we cannot start lockpicking until night time because even though nobody ever sees us in the streets, I don't think we can. Pick lock. Oh, we can! I thought we couldn't start until night. Well, heck, I guess we're doing that for the rest of the day. I was gonna... 177. Nice. It even went up. I was going to, run around town and talk to people. But I guess we're going to be doing lockpicking. I straight up did not know that you could do it in the middle of the day. I thought it had to be at nighttime. In Spielberg, it had to be at nighttime. So I just assumed that you would have to be doing it at nighttime. I was wrong. And there was absolutely no way to speed this up. So we're just stuck with, oh my god, it's only gone up 1 point right at the beginning, and since then we've burned through half of our stamina for nothing. 180. That's something. But we're still 20 behind. This is not interesting video material. I know it's not interesting video material, but I also know it's going to take all day and then some to max this out. Here's what we're going to do. How are we doing on figure pills? Almost empty water skin. Go here. Get water. I'm going to, oops. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take note of where we are on the video, because I can't pause the video. And I'm going to cut out some grinding. So stay tuned. I will be right back with you. And we're back. It took 6 minutes in real time and 2 country songs. But we are at 200 lockpicking. And it is only sunset approaching. We might even have time to go back to the apothecary and buy some more pills. So let's see. I would like to purchase... I don't need any more poison cure. I haven't used those all game. I have not used any healing pills either, but let's eat a vigor pill just to bring us to the... Okay, bargain healing pill. Because you are such a fine person. Okay. Let's get some more of those. And, bargain vigor pill. Okay. Whoops, not what I meant to do. So we've got 20 healing, 22 mana, and 20 vigor pills. Probably we won't need any of that. But let's just be cautious. And we're also going to bargain some rations. Again, hopefully we won't need any of that, but we're being cautious. And let's, there's nothing here I want to drop, which is a shame because I do hate that I'm weighed down. Let's get some water. Whoa. Quit hitting the keys, please. Thank you so much. So, sunset is approaching. I don't think there's anything else that we need to do. So for the first time ever, we will just go to bed tonight. It is a good thing that you are around to save us, Aaron. Well, you know. I can't spell. I still can't spell. I have prepared a meal of rabbit with apricots and roast chicken with sherbet for this night's meal. May it bring you pleasure. Okay. So, we are going to go to bed. Lively, isn't he? And we're going to sleep until dawn. We're going to get a good night's sleep. The Enchantress Aziza sends you this message of gratitude and requests that you visit her home tomorrow. It is said that Uhura at the Guild Hall has a message for you as well. Tomorrow, okay. The Kata wish to thank you for your bravery and kindness. Please go visit Sashanan the jeweler in the plaza of the palace today. Okay. That's a lot of visits. Our beggar friend is back. I don't remember his name. I'm bad at names. Shihad. Okay. Is it begging? I live on the generosity of all men and remind them of what it is to be poor. Tell you what, hold that thought, but I will be back. Let's, we do have, okay, ask about, Razir. Razir, I fear, is very queer, and if you do not interfere, I think that it will disappear. He didn't know who Aravis was. We tried that already. Which was a shame. Do you know anything about Razir? I have heard a rumor that you are taking a caravan to Razir. It would be best if you purchased some extra pills to take with you. When the old emir was overthrown, the apothecary of Razir was taken over by the new emir. If you plan to go to Razir, it might be wise to take extra pills, just in case such things are no longer available there. You know what's interesting? We didn't know we were going on a caravan journey. I was going to talk to Dinarzat before we left, but, well, she doesn't open this early. Do you know anything about Razir? Ask about Razir. Go ask someone else. You don't know about the EOF, do you? What's a wimp like you ask about the EOF for? Only real men join the EOF. Fine. So, hero of Spielberg, you think you want to go practice some? I could use workout. This time, the note be stuck to the door with an old sword. Tell your friend I will show him where to stick it next time. You read the crumpled paper with a nearly illegible scrawl and large torn spot. At nightfall tonight, go to the door at the end of Saif Darb, off Askiri Darb. Obey or you'll regret it. Okay, let me check my map here. Oh, Christ. Cripes, I hit the microphone, I'm sorry. Okay, I see where it is on my map. So, we'll find it. At nightfall tonight, go to the door at the end. Obey or you'll regret it. Can do. Don't know who these people are, but I'm sure they have my best interest at heart. We are again in your debt. Your name will be told in the tales of the Kata as long as there are Kata to tell them. We Kata tried to think of some way to say how much we were grateful. Please accept this gift of a sapphire pin. May it do you good. You take the sapphire pin and place it through your lapel. The shape of the pin stirs an old memory. You recall how you used to practice with such simple pins when first learning how to pick locks. You decide not to mention this to the honest merchant. Thank you. So I don't think I can buy anything from either of them. The caravan to Razir will leave here at the light of dawn in 2 days' time. A caravan is many travelers journeying together. It is much less dangerous that way. There will be a caravan to Razir in 2 days. It is said that the duty of the guards of Razir is to make certain all people obey the many laws. Okay, so let's go ahead and give our centimes. I don't want 114 centimes hanging out in my inventory. Let's get it down to something reasonable, like 50. I don't know how much they weigh, but I'm determined that they weigh something. Well, 81. I'll do 81. And then we'll give some dinar. I don't know. 5, 6, 7. We don't really know how many dinar we'll need to keep in the when we're in Razir. Our water skin's not full. Let's get some water. And it's mid-morning. Let's see if okay, she is here. I've seen many men in my time, and you're certainly one of them. Okay. Razir was once a place where anyone with some brains and skills could make some quick cash. Now that things have changed under the new emir, only those who toady to the authorities can get ahead. Ferrari is an excellent example of that type of person, only too willing to kiss and tell. What's a Ferrari? Do not trust him in Razir unless you are a thief. Even then, watch your backside. Okay, so that actually was useful, interesting information. Why would you put the money changer here? Well, I mean, it's a copy protection thing is why. They're being jerks. But just in terms of what would make sense for the city, people come in here with their foreign money. You'd think you'd put the money changer either in the Gates Plaza, or if you had to do it in some kind of windy street, put it here. It makes no sense to... I'm just saying. So let's, we have no reason to do this because our honor is already super high. But, I don't think we're gonna need 300 dinar in Razir. I mean, what do we need? We need food and stuff like that. It's not gonna cost 300. And it's, it's heavy. It's weighing us down. And honestly, he's a beggar. He needs money, and we have so much. I always try to give whenever... I actually keep little $5 bills in my wallet. It used to be more, but now I don't have as much as I used to. And anytime I see someone like begging by the side of the road, I'll give it to them because I feel like they need it more than I do. I've been there, actually. It's not a fun place to be. So that should help him for today. Gave him 50 dinar. Okay, so we actually have nothing else to do today. We could go out in the desert and grind dinar. We absolutely could. And in fact, I think I will go see if we can get some more jackal. Think and eat and stand. I really do, there's many things I like about this game, but one of the many things that the caravan traveling to Razil will depart the morning after this day, O hero. Wait a second. Day 15? Yeah, that's right. There's many things I love about this game. Many, obviously. I keep wittering on about how I love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all times. I don't favorite it more than the first game, but the first game has nostalgia going for it in a way that this one, that was, you know, one of my first computer games. But this one is a very close second. But one of the things that I really, really like is the ritual, the very comforting ritual of returning to the inn every evening and sitting down, talking to Shima, thanking her, eating the food, going to lay on the nice, soft, wonderful bed that looks so nice. That appeals very much to my brain. And as someone with OCD, I crave ritual and routine and, how do you say, repeatability of things. And so that's just, oh, it's so perfect. You check the time, you go to the inn, you sit down, you eat the food Shima brings you. It's very comforting. There's not many other games that have that, that I can think of off the top of my head, that have that cyclical ritual of, you know, every night I do this thing. I guess Animal Crossing or something. I never could get into Animal Crossing, though, because it doesn't lend itself to playing for hours and hours and hours and hours, which is my mode of playing, and you have to play it every day, which is kind of hard for me because I also have ADHD, so daily tasks are kind of hard for me. Weekly, yes, I can do. But to just play a video game for like 30 minutes every day and then put it down, that's very hard for me. I'm more likely to play one day a week, but I played for like 8 hours and then I pushed my eyeballs back in with a spoon or something. No, I don't want a ghoul. I would like a jackal, please. Yes, we want a jackal, don't we? So, for all of my fretting that we wouldn't max out our skills on time, we actually did really well. We and that's kind of standard for me. I don't think we're gonna make it. I don't think we're gonna make it. We made it with time to spare. We maxed out everything except climbing, which we can't max out because there's no place to practice it. But I have a trick up my sleeve that I am saving, so we'll see when we get there. Come on, jackals. Is it so much to ask that you show up? Apparently it is. Well, we'll try one more time, and then we're going back to go to bed, because I'm not going to stay up until midnight with this day. What's kind of disconcerting about this ending, not ending, but this, what am I looking for, the word? Sequence of events. Sequence, that's the word I want. What's kind of disconcerting is that you aren't really given any heads up about the fact that we're planning to travel to Razir in a caravan. When they start talking about it, you're like, wait, what? I heard a rumor that you're traveling to Razir. Heard it from whom? You know, it would have been, in my opinion, cooler if there had been more lead up to that so that you knew how many days you had until... Oh, crap. I completely forgot about our summons. Don't worry. We'll get there. So, they said to go to a... I cannot believe I completely forgot. They said to go to a door at the end of a specific alley. Whoops, I needed that. And we need to turn here. Oops. And here. And here. And here. And that is an open door. Enter the darkness. Okay. The room is in total darkness as you enter. You can hear some movement around you. So this is the place that we were told to go to via the letter that got stuck to the Guildhall door. Stand where you are. You now face the most important decision of your life. Are you a man or just a craven coward? Stand and obey, or now run away. Stand? Your mind is a jumble of half-completed thoughts. Well, we're not going to run. You hear heavy footsteps behind you as something grabs you and starts to take away your equipment. You find you are being dragged by your arms. You find yourself turned around and something heavy and cold is attached to your arms with a solid clank. Okay. You have 10 seconds to retrieve your weapon. I guess this is the EOF hall. Your sword and shield are doing you no good on the far side of the room. Break chains? 3. 5. 6. We're not doing very well. 7. 8. Uh-oh. Dodge. Okay. 10. You were getting tired. You retrieve your equipment and turn to face your adversary. Look at man. Quit sightseeing and watch what you're doing. The voices call to you. Well done. Now finish him off. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. Kill him. We have a couple of options here. I'm just going to spoil it. He doesn't die. If we try to kill him, it turns out that the sword we're using is fake, and he's fine. And he hops up, and everyone's like, I got you! But because you followed orders, you get the highest possible newbie rank in the EOF. I think it's called the Terrorsaurus Rex membership or something. If you refuse to kill him, they'll still let you join. You'll get a lower rank because you don't obey orders very well. I think it's called, like, Baby Purple Saurus rank. And we will see him again. And that's all I'm going to say about that for now. So no, I will not kill him. I refuse. I will not kill an unarmed opponent whom I defeated in honorable combat. What a turkey. Even when you win, you don't have the guts to finish the task. Never show mercy to an enemy. Isn't that right, Waleed? That's right, boss. Your real sword is in the other room. You have been tested to prove your worthiness to join the Eternal Order of Fighters. You can fight, and you've got some guts. But you just can't obey a simple order. We figured we'd let you join EOF despite the fact that you failed. You were admitted to the beginning rank of our order. You are now our brother Saurus. Welcome to EOF. You are shown the secret handshake. You learn the secret password, might is right. And you are given the secret membership token with your name, rank, and serial number engraved upon it. After you pay 5 dinar for your membership fees, you are taken into the other room to celebrate the next morning. You can't remember what the party afterwards was like. And you have no idea when or how you got to bed. You awake with a terrible headache and you feel very sick. Somehow this just isn't your idea of how a hero should be. Okay, so what we are going to do is I'm going to save that there. And I'm going to go back to the test. And I'm going to show you what happens if we kill the guy. Because I don't know. Normally I don't always show other paths, because you can always just you can always go watch it on another YouTube video, right? But I'm not sure that there is another YouTube video of this. There must be. I can't be the only one doing this. There's probably hundreds. That's the beauty of YouTube. There's always somebody doing a game. Dodge! Woo! So now we're gonna beat the crap out of Waleed. You are getting tired. Kill him! So we kill him. Sure, why not? Now that's a real hero. Show no mercy to losers. Isn't that right, Waleed? That's right, boss. Your real sword is in the other room. You have shown through your obedience, guts, and skill that you should now be one of the highest ranks of EOF. You are now a Brother Scorpion. Welcome to the club. Okay, so like I said, we're gonna restore our game. And this was the game where we didn't kill him. And we're just a baby Saurus. In fact, here is your morning meal of warm bread and honeyed butter, fresh fruit and tea, just as you prefer. Eat. In fact, if we go into our inventory, EOF secret membership badge. This genuine imitation brass secret membership badge with its secret code and secret runic engraving, so secret that nobody knows what it means, marks you as an EOF member in good standing. I thought the membership badge actually said whether you were a Saurus or a Scorpion, but apparently not. But we did save it, so... okay, so, the poet Omar will thrill all who hear with his words of song after the setting of the sun in our own inn. It has been said that you are going to journey to Wazir. The Kata all hope for your safety and wish for your success, friend of the Kata. So, oh, it's mid-morning, so we actually slept in because we're hungover. We promised we'd visit Aziza today, but let's make the rounds and see if there's anyone else we need to talk to. My cousin Sashanan the jeweler has something from the Kata for you. Seek his stand in the plaza of the palace. We already have that, thank you. All Kata rejoice that you now go to Razir, for we know you will restore our homeland. What do you want now? What's a wimp like you? Fine. Guess we just won't talk about it. So, hero, not being content with having merely saved the city, I see that you are about to attempt to save the land of Shapir as well. You have proven yourself both brave and resourceful by your actions. The journey you are about to take is a very dark and dangerous place. The foe you will face is very powerful in the ways of magic. Be wary and alert, for you will be surrounded by enemies. Yet trust your instinct, my friend, for you may still make allies by your actions. All of us in the city will be hoping for your safety, for all know the seriousness of your mission. May fortune smile upon you, Aaron. Keep your weapon handy, hero, and don't let your enemies get you. You and I maybe practice some more when you get back. If you will permit it, my friend, perhaps you and I could practice with weapons before you go. I happen to know some skills with weapons that might help you on your mission. Sure. We're kind of maxed out, but I hate to say no. Boop, 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 boop. When fighting against a sword, do not let a swing catch you off guard. You can be disarmed that way. You are good. Very good. Soon you will be a master with your sword. However, the real battle is not always won by a swing or a thrust. To fight with honor is not always easy. Sometimes the way of honor will seem foolish to those that have none. Nevertheless, without honor there is no victory. With honor, there is no real defeat. I love him so much. I really like the, I like the concept of paladins. I know they get a bad rep for being crappy because of bad players. We've already been to him. There are no thanks great enough for all that you have done and will do. Rumor has said you are journeying to Razir. It has been said that you seek to restore the old Emir. You could not forget your friends the Kata. The homeland of our people shall be restored through your actions. It has been spoken on the streets that you journey to Razir. Surely our homeland will be returned. There is no doubt that you are the hero all Kata have waited for. You are truly wonderful to travel to Razir to restore our home. May good fortune watch over you always. Let's check the astrologer. He might have something more to say. Ask about Razir. The dark hand is over Razir now. Its ruling planet has been missing since it passed across the dragon. Do you know who Adafis is? No one else does. Okay, you're not useful. I know that paladins have a bad reputation because crappy players have played them crappily. But I like paladins. I like the idea of them when they're done right. And I think Rakesh is a really good example of a well-done paladin. You have saved the city through your resourcefulness and bravery. Like, I haven't tried it, but supposedly you can show him the thief sign, and he doesn't, "Rawr, you're a thief," and strike you down. He just is kind of worried and is like, you should be careful who you show that to. I haven't tried it, but I've read that, and like, that totally endears me to him. That's a really good thing that he's honorable, but he's not that stupid kind of honor that's like, "Rawr, I see an evildoer, I must strike you down." You know, he's able to work with people who aren't him and don't have his values. Okay, enough about that. You have saved the city through resourcefulness and bravery. You are very much a hero. Welcome to my home, Aaron. May your deeds be remembered forever. I worked some magic last night to uncover information about your trip to Razir. I need to discuss this with you. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. Oh, crap. What? Welcome, stranger. I shall be honored to have you for a guest. Gronk, gronk. Perhaps he has a Saurus throatus? Come in. We shall all sit and see what we shall see. You are obviously enchanted, so we need now to see what is your true form. Look at him sitting there. Water of wisdom, liquid of life, I call upon thee 3 times 3. Mirror without what lies within, so we shall have the true to see. Look into the water, and we shall see your true form. Ah, the Emir Aurus al-Din. There was good reason why my spell could not locate you in Razir. You are under a most powerful enchantment. The caster must be a very skilled wizard to craft such a spell. Look at him wiggling his tail. Water of wisdom, liquid of life. Knowledge now is what I seek. Reveal the caster of the spell upon the one which I bespeak. You must take the caravan to Razir. I will keep the Emir with me for safekeeping, while you find the means to restore him to his rightful shape. We all are hoping for your success, hero, and eagerly await the pleasure of your return. Farewell, Aaron. I have a Dispel potion. I've got 2 of them in my inventory. Why can't I just use that? But you have to have some of his hair, so maybe that's the problem. Maybe he doesn't have any hair. He's a Saurus. Do Sauruses have hair? They're like lizards. Lizards don't have hair. Otherwise they'd be mammals. Ask about prices. The price of the bread is 30. Oh, we haven't had Saurus on a stick. What's Saurus on a stick? The Saurus meat is first dipped in spicy paprika. Then it is quickly cooked on the brazier there. It is an experience found nowhere but in Shapir. It is something you will never forget. Oh yeah, we've got plenty. Bargain, Saurus. I'm not hungry right now. Heck yes, I'm hungry. Did I eat one of my rations? No. Happy to see me, or is that just the money in your pocket? Can I exchange centimes with you into dinar? Show me something worth exchanging. Okay, so that didn't work. Bargain Saurus. I haven't had one. I want one. Gosh dang it. We have... How am I not hungry? It's mid-afternoon. I haven't eaten. So we don't have a Saurus anymore. Oh. You shouldn't be here. You're supposed to be with Aziza. That feels like a bug. Well, I guess we won't ever have the Saurus on a stick. That's alright. Welcome, hero. We'll sleep for an hour so we can meet with... Oh. Omar hasn't come out yet. Maybe we're hungry. Come on, give us a Saurus. Since you speak so convincing, yes! You try it and find it, you like it. It is soon eaten. So we've had one of everything. Excellent. And we've got, like I said, we've got a bunch of extra dinar. And no real thing to spend it on. Ask about clothes. I have clothes of all sizes. I don't need a cloth bag. That was for the earth elemental. Ask about leather. I don't need a water skin. I bought that for the water elemental. Ask about carpet. I sell the finest of rugs. Bargain carpet? Do I want a carpet? Forgive me, but Shima would be most displeased if I sold you something which you could not easily carry and for which you have no real use. Look at you, being all... Ask about baskets. They cost but 1 dinar each. You don't need the basket. We use the cloth bags for the elemental. So I don't really want to take it. Ask about plants. I have flowering plants and green plants. I believe that they can sell you soil if to throw at the air elemental if you don't get it from Keep On. There's a very pretty one. Oh, well, we've got a lot of... Okay, bargain pot. You may pay me but 200 centime. Here is a small but lovely pot. I have no idea what we use it for, but... Oh, crumbs. I was going to buy a basket, too. And a plant. Do we have time for that? Bargain. Basket. As you look the basket over, we realize you have little need for a basket right now. Bargain. Plant. As you look the plants over, you realize you don't have the time or place to keep a potted plant. I buy basket. Or, sorry, buy pot. Here's a small but lovely pot. That was 3 dinar. I don't think we have use for a pot. You have an empty clay pot. But it's there. And I feel better because we spread the money around a little bit. Alright, it should be evening now. Here's Omar. Okay, here we go. The poet will soon speak, if you will but be seated. The Sultan of Shapir has now decreed that this hero is a hero here indeed. For actions fundamental in dispelling and elementals, a reward for he who freed us with all speed. From the Sultan Harun al-Rashid, may he reign forever, we present thee with this purse for thy services most brave and daring against the elementals of earth and water. You receive a reward of 100 dinar. Wow! In the month of the serpent, in the year of the spear, darkness passed over the town of Razir, and the rumor had been said that the old emir was dead, for Arus al-Din had seemed to disappear. The emir had a brother who quickly took the throne, but the shadow lurking under soon was known, for the Kata were exiled, and Razir was then defiled by the rules and regulations that were shown. The Sultan sent his men to restore Razir to right, but they did not even have a chance to fight, for as they crossed the land, a tremendous storm of sand forced his forces to retreat from their plight. So now the rumors told of the city of Razir, that the darkness shadows everything in fear, and he that now does rule has the emir as his tool. Disobedience brings punishment severe. The moral of this story, as the best of tales must tell, of the horrors of the orders that befell, is this simple corollary that the hero must be wary ere he journeys to that shadow's citadel, and we bid him luck and wish him farewell. As you travel to Razir, Aaron, know that all of us in Shapir wish for your safety and the success of your mission. Okay. Let's order a meal. Lamb falafels and sour cream, along with a rabbit curry, are part of the meal for tonight. May it do you good. Okay. So is there anything else we want to ask before we leave? I'm pretty sure we've talked about Razir before. The darkness has touched her and all turned aside. All things of light that once there to abide. Razir is left to crumble in despair. Thus wickedness and folly now reside. But in the doer's arrogance and pride, the light grows ever stronger now outside. A hero strives to force the darkness back, and into morning shall be Razir's guide. The city of Razir has been overcome by darkness, yet there shall be a hero to return her to the light. Anything about the Emir? A tale is told of this same time last year, that magic caused the man to disappear. A brother now is ruling in Razir, and no one knows the fate of the Emir. The true Emir of Razir vanished last year at this same time. Okay, so we're at the hour mark, and I'm going to save here. Tomorrow, when we wake up, we will be traveling with a caravan to Razir. We will not be in Shapir anymore. And that part of the game of our journey is over and ended, and we will be moving on to a new one. So, very exciting. Once again, my name is Anna Mardal, and this is Quest for Glory 2, and I hope I see you in the next video. Bye-bye.